Hey, don't put your hands on me, man. I ain't doing shit, man. Hey, Rocky D in the building trying to show off.
What up, though, YouTube? This is me. I feel like I need to just stop doing the whole little intro. What's up, YouTube? This is me. Rocky Bad. Nah. At this point, y'all should already know. But in case you don't, I'm going to do it again for the last time. I caught myself trying to live stream today, and it just really was not working out. If you was there, then you understand, but you're a real one for sticking through and trying to see if I can get it to work. Till I figure that out, I won't be announcing another stream. If anybody got any tips on how to actually get this here to work, I would love the help. But moving forward, to make up for me not being able to stream, I still got to do something. I got to make up for that. Enough with the chit chat. People tell me their story that they need advice on, and I'm going to give them my honest opinion and advice that I can give them. Because who would want some advice from me? If you ask me, I think I get pretty good advice. I just don't take my own sometimes, but it's okay because when I give people advice and they actually take the advice, it actually works for them. So I need to learn how to take my own advice because it'll work for me because clearly it be working for other people. I am going to read the first message that I received. This person wanted to stay anonymous.
I had beef with some girls from 5 years ago that would literally not let it go. The issue started when I fell out with one of them and didn't want to kiss her ass. We're going to call her Pink. Mind you, all the Pink friends were scared of her, and even though we were one clique, they all went against me, which I was fine with that because it is what it is. They know I'm small and I'm really not a fighter. They had been taking advantage of the situation.
Weak.
I ended up ignoring it. I ended up playing it cool for months and then got to the point of let's fight and get it over with. I ended up fighting one of them and lost.
You win some, you lose some.
Some girls would watch it and jump her because they feel bad for me. A couple of days later, I got jumped because she got jumped. But that had nothing to do with me. And they knew that, but they were afraid to get back at the people that actually jumped her.
Per usual.
Then I saw another, and she also fought me, and I didn't want to fight her. I felt like it was blowing out of proportion. It was about 10 of them and one of me. This was so many years ago, and they're still holding on to the situation. I don't know whether to ignore it or not. Also, it's not as easy as getting back because whenever they get touched, they run and tell. I'm not the type to snitch on anyone. This story is very confusing, but my thing is, how do I go about it? It's so corny. On top of that, females naturally dislike me for whatever reason, but I'm really a girl's girl. It's like your music is so relatable, and I feel like you're the best person to ask.
I need to. So, as I was reading it, I was sitting there like, this person for real? And then I was like trying to process what I was reading. It felt so fucking familiar that I'm like, is they playing? But then I'm like, no, this is different. It was just a lot of like, this sounds so fucking familiar, but it's not the same situation. It does make sense to why she's saying that it's relatable and she feel like I'm the best person to ask. Shit. Well, I would just say this. Unfortunately, with girls, especially girls that are different, that's a different type of breed. You know what I'm saying? I can't understand why females think the way they do or like move the way they do. Like some girls is really only tough because they know that they got friends, and then you got some girls that's only friends with somebody because they feel like they're tougher than them, so they feel like they got back up, and it's just a whole messy situation. Instead of, if you are at a point where you like,
Look, I'm not a fighter. This shit was so long ago. I'm over it. I don't want no parts of this. And
it's just like they on some,
nah, I don't like her. Nah, I suck when I see her and da.
Y'all got to keep in mind, like, we live in a time where right now, like, for some odd reason, like social media, and I'm not even gonna say what platform outside of social media, but yeah, because of all of this getting pushed, like this narrative, like, oh, just fight and be just this super tough female, and oh yeah, I got ops, I got beef, and all this other stuff. It's making people pretend beef with people that ain't even they. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you really think about it, it really ain't no real beef to begin with. My best advice to you, babe, it will be to, like, don't let nobody trick you out your spot, bro. And that's just the best way to put it. we dealing with a lot of people that just got like a lot of pride, a lot of ego, and just be on some weak ass shit that it's just like it used to be a point of time where like you ain't get stripes for certain shit. Like you don't get stripes for bullying on nobody. You don't get stripes for jumping motherfuckers. Like if you can't, and for you to describe yourself and say you're small and you're not even a fighter, like where I come from, it's just like, hey, no, you handle that, and if you get an L, you get an L, but you handle that. Like it ain't worth, you know what I'm saying, jumping a motherfucker or overdoing it type shit. Especially if y'all was cool. I don't know. I just feel like the rules didn't change. Like it's not no rules. Too much hoe shit is accepted. Too much hoe shit is like being overlooked or letting people feel like it's okay to do it or move like that. Those are the type of females that ain't gonna get it until like you really, really, really take it there. The fucked up part about it is a lot of people try to make it as if making it all the way there is just so natural and easy and oh, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like naturally, yeah, you gonna want to get on that when it's time, but a lot of times it don't be worth it. So when you a person that understand what's not worth it, it's like you feel like you betraying yourself when you get to involving yourself in bullshit. Remove them, which I know removing them don't always work because bitches make 50 million fake pages, and then like those are the type of females like you will really have to like, you're gonna have to play it smart. Unfortunately, that's just the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody keep fucking with you, like you just gonna have to play it smart. You saying like you not a police type of girl, which I understand that as well, like a whole lot. Because you're not a police type of girl, that just mean you gonna have to make sure that you moving in a way that if it get like that, like you're protected and you good. Like you don't want it to be a situation where okay, you came to their house, or oh, you knew they was there and you did this and you did that. Like, cause the thing about it is people just move as if like you could just fight nowadays and it's over with. Like, no, like you're going to jail. Somebody get hurt, you're really going to jail. Sometimes it get past jail. Like sometimes like it really get like that, and next thing you know, you behind bars for the rest of your life over some bullshit. So if you are able to get a CPL, I say you go do it the right way. Like, don't fuck your name up like I did. Do it the right way. If you are scared of guns, get familiar with them. This the thing. You don't never let nobody feel like they punking you, but at the same time too, like just because you're not a fighter don't mean you not able to protect yourself. You go at it being okay with people jumping you or X amount of girls against you, like that shit ain't cool. So you gonna have to make sure that you're moving in a way where if it get like that, you make sure you protect yourself before anything. Like that's just the best way. I feel like I'm still not like giving you the real advice that I would want to give you. This is YouTube appropriate, and I'm gonna leave it like that. I wish nothing but the best for you. If it's really like that, and the energy really like that, and the hate really like that, just give it some time. They all gonna be beefed the fuck out. Majority of them gonna crash the fuck out moving like that anyway. Like that's I didn't lean the way. And if somebody else was to hear this, you don't let nobody hurt you, and you don't crash the fuck out because of somebody, and you don't let nobody trick you out your spot. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how they think of you. I don't care what they could feel like you weak. They could feel like, oh, they got off on you or whatever. Like, no, like sometimes you gotta know what you're doing and you gotta be okay, because at the end of the day, it's about who can stay alive the longest. And you want to have the best life you can. And sometimes being focused on unnecessary ass shit is just going to hold you up from the life you're supposed to have, or the life that you chasing after, or the life you feel like you want to get. So don't let nobody trick you off your spot, bro, because you could be right there and fuck around and hurt one of them over nothing, and whole life gone. It's that fucking easy, that fucking quick. So when I say I'm pissed, beyond pissed, I fuck it. Like I just don't understand why my brain just gets so fucking confused on if the mic is fucking on or not. Like blinking means it's not fucking unmuted. It doesn't matter what I said and what I did because it don't fucking count. Y'all don't know. So I have to do these last two all over again. Pathetic, bro. I'm so fucking mad. Oh, Yeah, whatever. 2 hours to try to fucking stream and that shit didn't work. Fucking Instagram. Forgot the password to my Instagram, so I was locked out of my Instagram for just 45 fucking minutes. Then I just sat here and did that, and it wasn't even. It's okay. I don't have a choice, so there's no point in me being irritated about it. This next person say,
I want to be anonymous. How do I learn how to fight? This girl dissing my dead daddy, but I never fought before.
how do you learn how to fight? First and foremost, fighting is something that come with experience. So because of experience, that means you will literally just have to fight. It's not like somebody can just teach you in one fight. Now you know how to fight. You know, like it just don't work like that. My advice, I don't feel like you should learn how to fight somebody that's saying some fucked up shit like that, because it's just gonna open up doors. You know what I'm saying? Like if you start fighting because this person said this, it's still gonna keep going on, and it's gonna be more shit that happens in your life. It's gonna be more things, and people gonna always talk. So somebody else gonna say something else that is gonna be a problem. And if you are learning how to fight because of what somebody is saying, you finna open up a door to be fighting for the rest of your life. To be fighting because of what somebody is saying, it's not worth it at all. For somebody to be dissing your deceased father, you just need to realize that ain't nobody you need to touch. It's not. Like, once you realize they're doing some shit that they just making it hard for themselves, or they just fucking something up for them, you shouldn't even want to put a finger on them anyways. Like, once you realize what they're doing, it hurts you right now because that's your dad. When we love and care about people, like, we don't want nobody disrespecting them while they here, so it hit different when they gone. But at the same time, once you realize what that person is doing by even speaking on the deceased, girl, that ain't your fight. If you want to learn how to fight, to protect yourself for when somebody is trying to hurt you physically. Like the way God worked, the way the universe worked, the way some shit, like we don't make the rules. That's just what it is. It don't feel good now, and it will never feel good because somebody is disrespecting somebody that you love that's no longer here. Life gonna handle them. You ain't gotta do nothing. That's the best advice I can give you, babe. Like, you don't want to open up that door. Like, you don't. There was a point in time where, like, when I was younger, I wasn't a fighter. When I had my first real fight, I fought for 7 days straight. Literally, my whole family can tell you this. I fought for 7 days straight, a different girl every single day. That was the turning point for me. I would have loved to see who I would be if I could have stayed the girl that didn't like the fight, that didn't want to fight, that wasn't on that. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Life just didn't go like that for me. Ain't nothing wrong with not being a fighter. Also want to be able to protect yourself. So if you want to learn how to fight, let that be the reason, not because of what nobody's saying. I'm so sorry for your loss. Some people speak on certain shit because they know it's going to hurt you. Sometimes, even when it hurt, you can't let them know that hurt, because they just gonna keep running with it. You probably responded or like reacted in a way that let this person know.
Yeah, I got her mad. Yeah, she heard about that one.
They gonna keep using that.
Like, she keep doing it.
But the whole time, a person that's fucked up in the head anyways for even doing that, but the whole time, like, she's doing this because she know this is hurting you. Don't get that person no satisfaction like that at all. Like, no, even when it do hurt. So whenever this person is doing that, like, literally ignore it. Like, you don't even want to respond to it. You don't want to feed into it. You don't want to give it no energy. You don't even want her to feel like what she is doing hold no type of weight. Whenever this person do that shit, that's when you think of all the positive shit about your dad. Like, think about all the good times, and like, like, keep yourself, like, especially even going through that type of hurt, you don't need somebody else adding on to that. She got to take that up with life and with God. Don't let it touch you. You're gonna get the last laugh at some point. This last and final one again. This person sent they message in my story question post because they wasn't able to put the full message in one. They had to send 3 different messages. So bear with me because I have to read it and then slide it. A particular person want to stay anonymous too. But
I'm gay, and me and my boyfriend been together for 4 years, but he's bi, and he be talking to bitches behind my back. And he had this one ex he be bringing her around. I want to be both they ass. I already know what's been going on. What should I do? Yesterday he just told me he blocked her because he knew how I felt about it.
if you and your boyfriend been together for 4 years, this ex must be something from 5 years ago or way back then. And that's kind of weird. You ever just came out and asked him,
Give you some real clear answers and reassurance.
What y'all got going on?
did he prove it to you and make you feel like it's not nothing? Like I'm trying to make this shit make sense. Like if y'all in a relationship and it's exclusive, now unless y'all in an open relationship, that's different. But if y'all in a relationship that's just exclusive, where it's just y'all two, why is this ex coming around anyways? And why do he feel comfortable to bring this ex around you? It just don't make sense. Like out of respect, like why would you bring your ex around the person that you with? Why you think that that's safe to do? Like why do you think that that's smart? Or like why do you think you can do that and nothing is gonna happen, or like it's all good? If he keep bringing her around, what is happening when y'all are all around each other? When you saying like you want to beat both they ass, like that mean you feel some type of way. So I can't like picture y'all being around each other and like you just being like,
In a good mood or everything just like the energy. I can't picture the energy being.
no. I just see it being
dark. Bitch, why are you here?
you ain't ever cut into him like in front of her, like, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And then for him to say like,
He blocked her because he knew how you felt about it.
if you said he sent this yesterday, that he been bringing her around you, it's just like, why you wait until now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you been knew how I felt about it. So what made you do it now? I don't know. I got so many questions about this. I feel like honestly, the best advice I can give you, figure out if you find out he been smashing her, are you gonna leave? Is that your yeah, I'm gone? Or is this something that can be fixed? You find out that he had sex with her. If he like reassured you that it'll never happen again, if he apologized, if he blocked her, changed his number and like cut all ties, like is that something that you can look past and forgive and y'all can move forward? Or like would you still be like, nah, that's over with? Because it's like honestly, like a lot of times people go digging for shit and they don't really get to the well, what I'm gonna do if it's really that, and really know that that's the answer. You don't want to like go doing all of this and then you get the answer and you do all of this, but then y'all still together and he's still doing the same exact shit. She's still coming around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what's the end goal? Like, okay, if you find out whether it's a yes or a no, like, then what? You need like be clear headed about what do you want to happen. Do you love him enough that this is something that y'all could probably get past, depending on how he move or how he communicate or how he make that shit right? Or is this something that you like, nah, this the deal breaker, like I'm straight, I'm not fucking with you no more, and you know you gonna move on? I don't think that it's fair for you to feel any kind of way off of some shit that he's doing that is not that's not cool to do anyways. And it's like, if this is your ex, why y'all acting like y'all so cool now? Like clearly y'all didn't work, so why y'all want to work now? And if y'all want to work now, then let me know so I can get the fuck up out the way.
I got so many questions when it comes to this.
But if you want to get to the bottom of it, like we could definitely do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I would bring y'all on my channel and you know, we can get some answers from him and then you can let him know what it's gonna be. I would love to do that. Like, I think that'll be fun. But you know what I'm saying? That's y'all real life. So trust me, it's okay. Yeah, but hey, I'm just throwing it out there. We find out like what is it that you want to do. If you find out that he's not fucking her, what can he do to make you feel better about the situation? You know, what can he do to like make you feel like this is not gonna happen again, or he respects you enough that he's not gonna do that no more? Because it's like, if you comfortable to bring this bitch around, like,
What else is you willing to do? Or what else is you doing?
I say get some clear ass answers, some very clear answers, and make sure you know what you ain't going for is very clear shit. But yeah, I hope that helped. That's all I could give you right now because I don't really got too much information. No, if y'all want to get to the bottom of it, we can though. All right, y'all. So that was the last question, and we are done with Rocky, I Need Advice. If y'all like videos like this and y'all want to see more of this type of content, all you gotta do is just comment below and let me know y'all want more of this, and we gonna keep it going. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. See y'all later, Smoochy Pools. And don't forget to like and share my motherfucking shit neither. Okay?
Hey, don't put your hands on me, man. I ain't doing shit, man. Hey, Rocky D in the building trying to show off.